Hi, it's Jeanette with the Enosburg Public Library for today's STEAM project. Thank you so much for joining us. Just a quick reminder that on Mondays and Wednesdays, we have STEAM projects that we upload to our Facebook page. We also have book talks on Tuesdays, and Friday and Saturday mornings, we have story time. So please join us for those activities. We'd love to see you, and it'll be a lot of fun. So today's STEAM project is salt crystal art. And let's get started. So some of the supplies you'll need for today's project is a paper plate. I have a paper plate here that I'm going to use upside down. You can do it either way. Um, you can use cardboard. You can take a cereal box and cut the back of the cereal box. Just you want something that's a little thicker than regular paper because you are going to get it wet. To make my watercolors today, I took some food coloring and I added a little bit of water. And so I have food coloring that I can use. I used a paintbrush. I did, you can use a dropper. I didn't have a dropper at home when I tried to do it, so I used a paintbrush and that worked really well for me. So you'll just see what you have at home and what works best. You'll also need some glue. You can use any type of liquid glue. You just don't want to use a stick glue. And you'll need some sort of container because you're going to be pouring salt. So you'll want to pour your salt in. You'll put your art project in the container so you can pour and not have a huge mess all over the place. So let's get started. So I'm going to take my plate first, and I'm just going to do a simple design. So for little guys with little hands, you can just do a simple design. And then for bigger guys, you can make more in-depth pictures with you can draw it with the glue, and then you can put your salt on it that way. And I'll show you one that I did after this. So this will need a little bit of adult supervision. What I would recommend is what I found is just pouring it. A lot of salt goes all over. So if you want to help the little guys, put a little salt in their hands, and it's fun. That's part of the fun. And then they can sprinkle the salt over the glue, and that's what you're doing. You're just kind of sprinkling the salt over the glue because the salt is going to stick to it, and then we are going to put the watercolor on the salt, and it's really pretty cool to see how the salt then soaks up the paint, and it kind of spiders out, and it's a really neat thing. So just get salt all over your glue. Maybe just a little bit more. And another thing that I noticed is that if some of your glue is a bit thicker in places, it will actually have a puff paint effect to it, which is kind of neat as well. So again, little guys, I would say just doing kind of a really easy design with the glue. And for older guys, if they wanted to actually do a picture, they can do a picture. And I'll show you one of those after as well. So then you just kind of shake out your salt on top or in the pan. And then you can move your pan, and then you get started. So I just took my brush, and we can start with the red. And it's really cool to watch it kind of move out everywhere. Another thing I noticed is that if you put too much paint on, your colors will run. The watercolor will run on your paper. But so you just kind of find that line of not too much and not too little. But it's kind of a really neat project, and it's neat to watch how it get soaked up by the salt. And what is fun is just, oops, I just splattered. It's just taking your time with it and slowing down, kind of purposely slowing down your day. I'm going to change colors now, and I'm going to go to green. How are you guys doing? We sure do miss seeing you at the library. If you can think of programs that you think you'd like for us to try to offer, please reach out and give us a holler. You can reach out to Brenda and let her know of ideas or suggestions you have that you think you'd like for us to try to offer. I know that we are getting all geared up. Sarah's getting super excited about our summer reading program and Gardens for Learning. We will be offering that on an online format, similar to what we're doing. I think we're going to be doing a bit more. We're going to try more to do the lives, a live feed. It'll be fantastic to see you guys. I know today, move to another color. Today, as I'm recording this, it's a beautiful, beautiful, bright, sunny day. I know sometimes we go in between being too hot or too cold, but that's okay. It's a beautiful day outside. But this is a really neat activity. Any age can do this. I would recommend just taking your time and having fun with it. And when you take your time and go a little slower than I am, it is really cool to watch how the salt kind of sucks up the watercolor. And blue. And blue. And like I said, if you put more, you can even, if you have places that you wanted more to go there, you can put a little bit more glue on top and then a little bit more paint on top of that. It's a pretty neat thing. Okie doke. All right. So this is just kind of a quick demonstration. Again, watercolors, either a paintbrush or a dropper of sorts, some glue, a thicker paper, salt, and then something to catch your salt. But this was the design that we have that I've just done now. And then this is one. This is one I finished. This is giving a shout out to Enosburg Elementary School. We miss you guys. We love you guys. Everybody at the school, all the teachers, everybody there. We thank you so much for all of the work that you've been doing. I know that the students really miss you. And this is just a quick note to say hi and that we love you and we miss you. And we hope everybody is doing well. So that is it for our STEAM project today. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you again soon. Please remember on Mondays and Wednesdays, our STEAM projects are uploaded to our Facebook page. On Tuesdays, we have book talks. And on Friday and Saturday morning, we have story time. Thank you so much, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.